When I was coming to NDC, I've seen that people are lining up for taking fuel. So that comes the energy security. It's simple, energy security, how important it could be. We have a Eastern refinery which refines only 10 to 15% of fuel, crude oil. Rest, all fuel that comes refined, and this goes to you. Thereby, the cost is always high. And for so many years have passed, at least 54, 55 years after independence, we didn't develop the Eastern refinery, or we didn't have a second refinery. And Russian crudes, these are also very cheap, but we are not refining those. And we are importing refined fuel. That is why the fuel cost is very high. And today, with this crisis, with Iran and USA, Israel, you can see the energy security, how much it can impact on the life of every individual in this country. I'm very happy to see that you also visited Chittagong Hill Tracts, and also the Rohingya issues. You came across the Rohingya issues, and I encourage you to involve more in all these issues so that it is a national problem, and you have the responsibility to also involved in solving this kind of issues of Bangladesh. I encourage you to involve more in the military affairs, Army, Navy, Air Force, because this is these are the organizations which belongs to the nation. And you have every right to intervene, to inquire, like Bangladesh Navy. It's a very important service. We depend on import and export extensively, and we need to protect this sea line of communication. Unless we grow our Navy, then this line of communication will not be protected. So you can imagine how much important this is. And they are suffering. They don't have the OPVs. Their corvettes are patrolling in the EZ, which is also not very economical. And this force needs to be really, the Navy, we need to build Navy significantly to protect our line of communication. Our vessels are going in and out. So you can imagine for Air Force, for a long time, we didn't buy multi-role combat aircraft. Had there been enough Air Force in place in Cox's Bazar, Chittagong area, probably this Rohingya crisis would not have happened. You just spend 1,000 crore taka. Tomorrow, you don't have to spend 50,000 crore taka. The stitching time saves 9. We prepare for war, not to wage war. We prepare for war, not to wage war, but to avoid war. Unless you have a strong defense, you cannot implement your foreign policy. It goes hand in hand. That is why I encourage you always to get into the affair of military. We want to be answerable to the nation always. যে অর্গানাইজেশনে জবাবদিহিতা নাই, সেই অর্গানাইজেশন কখনো গ্রো করবে না। আমরা চাই আমাদের মিলিটারি সবসময় জবাবদিহিতার মধ্যে থাকবে। এটা কি ডেভেলপমেন্ট হচ্ছে, কি হচ্ছে না, কোথায় সমস্যা হচ্ছে, you all should get into this, and thereby we develop a defense force which will cause enough deterrence for our potential enemies to do anything. I wish that NDC should continue this course, running this course, if possible, more number of courses. I said that it is a wonderful forum for civil-military interaction, civil-military relations, and the more the courses that we run, the more you come to know about the policies, strategies, the security issues, the defense issues, and you contribute in it. Thereby, the country will be safe, country will be protected. You have a very sound defense force, Army, Navy, Air Force. And when you are facing with new challenges, you can deal with it effectively. This is a changing security scenarios. You see, everything was going somehow. Then suddenly COVID came. And after COVID has gone. Ukraine war came. That is gone. Now this is another crisis, is the Hormuz crisis that is coming up. So every time we'll be facing with new kind of challenges. These challenges is not solely against the military, but military challenges. These are all overall the challenges the nation is facing, and you'll be facing day in, day out. Since you are leading in your institutions, you are the leaders, strategic leaders, you will be able to find out how to deal with this. And that is the sole purpose of this course. And I'm sure that this course has achieved its objective. And thank you very much. You have taken enough interest. Spend 3 weeks of your valuable time. I'm sure you all are busy in your respective field. Yet you could manage time to undergo this program. And I'm sure you will be benefited, everybody will be benefited, nation will be benefited.